We back. Trending topic Tuesdays, guys. Let's take care of this power rankings. As you see the list, let's go over the teams. Let's see what we think. Um, I got some troubles on this list, but let's start with the Cardinals. Cardinals is number one on this power rankings as they should be. Cardinals are looking great, looking like a Super Bowl contender. Their defense is stepping up. Kyler Murray is the top of my list, the MVP. Offense is firing on all cylinders. They're beating good teams, and they're getting the teams that they're supposed to beat out of there. What else is it to say about the Cardinals except they deserve to be in this number one spot? Now, I do believe that they caught the Rams off a great win against the Bucs, but they took care of business. And you guys know how I feel about the Rams, but I think the Cardinals are definitely special. They have weapons all over the field on offense and defense, and then also on their special teams is even starting to show up. The Cardinals are the real deal. Not too much to say here. We know why they're number one. I fully understand it, but this is a problem right here. The Buffalo Bills just lost on Monday Night Football. They have lost two games the same kind of way. When teams are being physical and making Josh Allen make decisions and not get the long ball, the Bills have lost that game. The Bills do have some wins on their schedule, but it's against teams that, let's just be correct here, they're terrible. The Bills shouldn't be number two here. But this is where I'm talking about when the big media likes you and have picked you to do big things, they try not to take you out of these top five lists. The Buffalo Bills last night got pushed around when it mattered the most. When it was time to stop King Henry, they couldn't do anything about that young man. And that young man showed them why he's the best back. And Josh Allen had some throws last night that were just all out outrageous and off target. Josh Allen has got the Pat Mahomes going on. He wants the deep ball and don't want to check the ball down. He wants big plays, and he wants that MVP that the media already had gave to him before the season had started. Well, with these two losses against the Steelers and the Titans, teams are going to start just making sure that they get to Josh Allen a little bit, make him beat them with short throws, and keep this team under wraps. Now, with that being said, not too many teams can do that. The Bills are a real deal, but they are not the number two team. This team right here should be over the Bills. This is the Rams. The Rams are the real deal. That offense is explosive, and that defense is coming around. Now, they lost to the number one team, but if you ask me who would win the next game, I'm still picking the Rams. I think the Rams offense is the best offense in football. Now, there are some teams that's close, like the Cowboys offense is explosive, but this team here can beat you in many, many ways. Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp are no joke. Some of the best route runners in the game. And then you have that man on defense, Aaron Donald. If you don't double or triple team that young man, he's going to get to your quarterback, and it's going to be a long day for you. And when it's all said and done, I think this defense is starting to get better every week, but I still need to see some improvements. With that being said, though, the Rams should be above the Bills. I think if you told me Rams versus Bill, I don't care if it's a neutral field, I'm picking the Rams 7 out of 10 times. I just don't see how you don't put the Rams in a top two team, but I definitely wouldn't take them out this top three. I like this right here. Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are better than the Bills. Their one loss came to the team that's above them, which was the better team. But with that being said, Tom Brady is showing you Father Time right now has nothing on him. He's throwing the ball around the field to different people, and right now Antonio Brown is his target. Now, him and Mike Evans, again this year, look like a slow start, but I'm looking for them to start connecting some kind of way. If not, I would trade Mike Evans if I was the Bucs. But I'm not here to be a GM. I'm just breaking down the power rankings. With that being said, the Buccaneers are the champions to be beaten, and they definitely should be in this top five. That defensive front, you cannot run on it. I don't even think King Henry can run on it. That defensive front is not going. But with that being said, Gronk is going to come back healthy, and when Gronk comes back, that offense is going to be scary again. And then you got Fournette. Fournette is looking like young Fournette, LSU Fournette. How he's running the ball and punishing teams, this is a great place for them. Next team is your Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys are a little high for me. Dallas Cowboys have not beat a playoff team from last year yet, and have not beat a team that really you can say is a top team in the league this year. Now, I know that they have the Chargers in this power rankings, but let's look at the Chargers. Look what the Ravens just did to the Chargers. The Ravens pushed the Chargers around like kids, and Dallas Cowboys struggle with them. Now, Dallas Cowboys just beat the Patriots in New England, and I know you want to give them all the credit in the world, but let's be honest. The New England Patriots are not good this year. Their defense is average, and their offense is average. That's a middle of the road type of team. You're looking at 7 to 8 wins from that team, and every win they get is going to be a dogfight. I'm sorry. That wasn't a big enough win for me to put the Dallas Cowboys this high. And this is my problem with power rankings and the big media. The big media loves Jerry Jones, so they have to keep his team high. Now, their offense is explosive. Like I explained, Dallas Cowboys probably has a top 3 offense in the league. But that defense is also has improved. But they haven't beat anyone. I want to see them beat someone. Now, this team right here scares me. I'm going to be honest. I thought with all the injuries at running back, no way the Ravens could make up for that. And Lamar Jackson said, hold my beer. Lamar Jackson should be in your top 3 MVP race right now. What that young man is doing, putting his team on his back, putting his Superman cape on, and carrying them week in and week out is impressive. They should be above the Cowboys, and they also should be above the Bills. Yes, I said it. I think the Ravens are better than the Bills right now. Now, that defense was giving up some big plays, but then that defense went up against the Chargers and said, Herbert, you're not there yet. Let's shut this down, and let's see what we got. Next team, Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers told us game 1, relax. And when Aaron Rodgers tells us relax, look for an MVP type of performance, and that's what he's been giving you. He told the Chicago Bears, I've owned you, and he has. The dude is special. Another quarterback who's putting his team on his back, and this is impressive. Now, he's got help. Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams are special on offense. This defense is hit or miss sometimes, but they're getting enough stops to put Aaron Rodgers on the field enough, and if you got Aaron Rodgers on the field for 10 extra plays, 10 or 15 extra plays, Aaron Rodgers is going to get you in the end zone. He's just that good. But that defense going to have to step up more for me to even say they should be higher. The next team, Chargers. This right here is hit or miss for me. I said the Chargers should be on the power rankings, a little high for me. But then again, this is the Chargers. They're number 1 in their division, so I understand this place. But what they just put on tape, that's just disgusting. The Ravens beat this team up like it was a professional team versus a college team. They beat Herbert up, and they beat the Chargers all around the field. Special teams, offense, defense, they controlled that game. And with that being said, Chargers should have dropped here, but I understand the spot because you still got Justin Herbert. You still got talent on the offense. But then again, it's a long, long race. And those Chiefs are coming for that division. Speaking of the Chiefs, the next team, a little high. Yes, I said it. I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs should be on the power rankings. They're 3-3. The other team that should be here is in their division, the Raiders. The Raiders are 4-2. And right now, I might pick the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a turnover waiting to happen. Mahomes is throwing interceptions every game in the red zone. But with that being said, their offense is explosive. Their defense, y'all know how I feel about that defense. Trash. That defense can't stop anyone. I know what you're going to say. Make it make sense. They just stopped Washington. Washington, come on, guys. Titans. They just told me to shut up. King Henry just said, I'm in the MVP race, as he should be. That is the best running back in the business. Tannehill is terrible. And what did the Titans do last night? Trusted their defense to get enough stops and started handing the ball off to King Henry. And he showed you, put it on my back, I will show you what I can do, and I will bring us home. And they beat a very solid team, knowing that the Titans had to run, and still beat them. It was a home game for the Titans, and I think the Titans should be above the Chiefs. I think the Titans should be in the top 7, just the performance they showed last night. Now, understand, they got a loss against the Jets, so that hurts them. With that being said, though, this is the power rankings, and until next time.